Hello everybody and welcome to a short update from North End. In this video we're going to give you a brief update of what we have done in the past and what we are still to do. This is our first commentary video, so please bear with us. We also had a little running session on the end. We hope you enjoy it. Firstly, we will give a short introduction about the layout. This layout is a father and son project. The main running area is 8 foot long by 1 foot wide, and it has a fiddle yard of 3 foot long by 3 inches wide. We eventually hope that in the fiddle yard we will be able to have cradles instead of sidings. The layout is powered by 2 controllers, the first being an old Hornby controller for DC. This powers the yard. The second one is a Hornby Select DCC controller. This powers the main lines. We have an isolating fish plate between the two, preventing the two systems from mixing with each other. None of our loco fleet have DCC chips inserted in them. This means that we can use them on both systems. It also explains why on the main lines you will notice that the lights do not work correctly. This is a future project to get all of our locos with a chip in. This is the hill scene that we worked on in our first how-to video. It has not particularly changed that much since then. However, since then we have decided that we are going to add an allotments here. We have bought these Bachmann greenhouses and a garden shed to add buildings to it. The tunnel vent here is a Hornby one, and we may or may not add them to the scene. Since we did our how-to video, we have also created a waterfall and covered the tunnel with hill. We applied static grass to this scene, which we think looks very good. In our second how-to video, we worked on the retaining wall and town scene. This has not changed very much either. However, since then, we have added Victorian street lamps all the way down along the street by the retaining wall. In the flower beds at the bottom of the wall, we have added little bits of dirt and bushes, and we plan to add flowers on top of these. As you will see, not very much has changed anywhere. However, we do now have a zebra crossing which is ready to place, and a bollard. This is a view of our platform. It is an island platform which has a main platform, platform 1, which would take up to a 4-car train, and a bay platform, platform 2, which will comfortably fit a 2-car train. The station is a future project, however we are currently unsure how to finish it off. The track on our layout is Pico Code 100 track. We have a right hand point and a left hand point and a 3-way point in the yard. Our signals are DAPL GWR semaphore signals. We have a distance signal taking the trains towards the platform, and we'll have 2 home signals for exiting. We decided to use these as we think they are more interesting than aspect signals. They are very nice, however, do give off a lot of light bleed. The signal box is an old Hornby signal box. However, we are currently looking to replace it. This is because we have found that it is a tiny bit too wide, as there is limited clearance between the trains and the front of it. If anybody knows of where we can get a slightly thinner one and could comment below, it'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you. This is an overview of the layout. The plan for the lighting of this layout is to get another yard lamp, so we have a total of 3 along here. The inside of the signal box is lit up. As mentioned before, we have these. The station platform will have lights, as well as the underneath, and we will have street lamps by the street. We will now demonstrate what lighting we do have to you. This is the lighting of the layout so far. Now we will do a short running session to demonstrate the layout in action.